Hi guys, Lynn Cromer here. I was going through the December 2015 issue of Photoshop User Magazine, and there was an article on how to make a smoke trail. I said, this is something I've been looking for years, is how to generate a smoke trail, because as we all know, in a lot of cases, some airplanes don't have smoke, some airplanes are out of smoke oil, or it's intermittent, and the photograph would just look better if the smoke trail was there. So what I did is I took the article and I converted it into an action and one brush. I put the action and that brush on my FTP site. There's a link below that you can go and download it. Then I recommend you go to YouTube and find a video on how to install a brush and an action. Once you get them installed in your copy of Photoshop, then come back to this video that I've made to show you how to use them. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do or show you is I had this picture for years of Justin Lewis's microjet taken out at Cedar Creek Lake. And I love the picture, but as you can tell, there's no smoke. So I thought, okay, this would be a great image to use for this tutorial. The first thing we need to do, as you can tell, there are several layers over here. And we've got to make sure that we're on the top layer. Select the top layer or merge it down or flatten it, however you want to do it. I'm just going to select the top layer because I want to maintain all these layers in case I want to go back. Okay, I've selected the top layer. Then the next thing we've got to do is we have to generate a path for the smoke to go on. And to do that, we're going to use the pen tool. It's over here on the left-hand side in the toolbar, and you can either click on that or you can just hit the P, and that will bring it up. We'll click on the pen tool. Now, we're going to start this path right behind this, in this case a jet, but you can make on any airplane. And I put a marker there, and then the other marker will be in the upper right hand side corner of the picture, and I'm going to click, and when I do, I'm going to click and hold the button down and then drag out, and you get these bars that, as you can tell, bends the line. Okay, I'm going to bend the line to where it looks like that Justin is coming down out of the corner of the image. Once I get it like I like it, I'm just going to release it. Okay, you've now built a path for the smoke to go on. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the foreground color right down here in the bottom and click on it. Now, smoke in reality is not white. But in this particular case, I like it being white because I think it adds to the image. So I'm leaving it at snow white, which is 255, 255, 255 in RGB. You can take it and you can cheat it over a little bit to the yellow side if you want to, because that's really what color smoke is. I'm going to click OK. All right, we've set the smoke color in the foreground. Now we're going to go to the brush tool. It's right up here, and it's again on the toolbar, or you can type B and that will bring it up. We'll click on the brush tool. Now we need to go up to the top left hand corner, and we need to click on where it's showing the size. And this size sets how wide the smoke trail will be. If you have a large image off of a large CD camera, then you need to run it up to about 100 to 150. If you've got a smaller camera or it's a JPEG image, you can be below 100. But you're going to have to experiment to figure out just what size you want the smoke to be. In my case, I found that about 100 to 155 or 150 to 155 is right for this particular image. Okay, now we're going to come over here. We've got our actions installed, and we're going to click under Lens Actions. It's a folder that you installed. You'll see one that says Smoke On. Click on Smoke On. Just highlight it. Now we're going to push the play button, this little triangle right down here. And when we do, watch the magic. There you go. How is that? Now we've turned Justin's airplane into something with smoke, and I really like this a lot better. What that does is that generates a layer above the top one you had, and you can turn it on and off, and that's where the smoke trail is. Now, if for some reason you do not like the size of the trail, the width of the trail, or the color of it, you can take this layer and drag it down to the trash can, and away it goes. Then we can go back and kind of start over, and we can change the color if we want to, or come up here to the brush and change the size. Let's make it just a little bigger and see what happens. We'll go to about 175. Okay, the path is still there, so we don't need to worry about the path. And then we come back down here, click on Smoke On, click on the play, the little diamond for play, and there's a little thicker smoke. That's even pretty good. So anyway, that's how you change the color or the size of the smoke. Now, if you do not like the path, throw the layer away with smoke on it, then click on the Path tab, and it says Work Path. That's the path for the smoke trail. Take that and drag it to the trash can, go back and regenerate the path with the pen tool, then go through the same process again. Okay guys, that's pretty well it on this. I hope it's been of some benefit to you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.